Okay, so we're going to have a look at different types of grips, and there's 3 different tips on any of the grips that you use in tennis, whether it's your forehand, your backhand, your serve, your volley, your slice, whatever it is. There's 3 key or 3 little secrets which are really, really important for you to hold your racket in a more of an effective way. So it doesn't matter what the shot is, but the first thing we're going to look at is the fact that it's very, very important that you spread your fingers on the grip and sort of stay away from this sort of tight sort of fist that you might create when you play, because that just doesn't help you with any type of feel or control with the racket head so much. So if we actually get our fingers very, very close together, and we're tensing our hand tightly around the grip, that's also going to put a lot of strain on our forearm as well, which can quite easily start to encourage a bit of pain in that. So it's really, really important that we get our fingers spread. So you'll notice with me, my index finger compared to my my middle finger, sorry, is slightly, there's a bit of a gap there. The middle finger to my ring finger, there is a little bit more of a gap, but then from my ring finger to my little finger, there's hardly any gap at all. So it's just getting a little bit of the fingers spread across the grip. That will actually encourage a little bit more feel of the racket head. So that's the first thing, just getting your fingers spread on the grip. The second thing is making sure that when you're holding the racket, that we don't want the handle off of the hand. So we don't want to be choking the grip. Also at the same time, we don't want to have too much of the hand off the handle. So if I've got too much of my hand off the handle, I'm going to actually start to struggle to control the racket head again. Too much of the handle off the hand is going to actually effectively make my racket smaller. So therefore I'm going to potentially lose power. So I want to try and feel that I just get a fraction of my hand, the bottom of my hand slightly off the grip. So I'm really using the full extension of the racket, but I've still got good control. Okay, so we've got the fingers spread. We've got to make sure that we get the hand slightly off the handle, but not too much. Okay, just to feel that we're getting the full extension of the racket. And the third thing is just making sure that when we're gripping the racket, we want to have a firm grip, but we want to have the flexibility in our hand to be able to maneuver the racket head. So they're the 3 tips that I think are really, really important to any grip in tennis, whether it's the serve, forehand, backhand, volley, doesn't matter. Fingers spread, hand position on the handle, and just making sure that we're not too tight in the grip, but also at the same time, not really, really loose.